let's talk about arms. Now, for what particular reason you started lifting in the gym, whether it was for mental health reasons, to just look bigger or impress girls, I can guarantee that majority of you's first idea when they wanted to get into the gym, from a skinny person's point of view, was to build your arms. Now, it's without a doubt that the arms are one of the most, no, they are the most aesthetic muscle group in the body. And every single man is lying if they're saying that they wouldn't like their arms to be either more toned, bigger, and stronger. However, there are many lies out there, I'm not gonna say and get into who is putting out that information, that do not necessarily help people. I, speaking from experience, someone that has naturally skinny arms and has managed to grow my arms in a different way to maybe other people have, can, in my opinion, give you the best possible advice on how to grow them. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about 1, the mistakes I made when training my arms in the past and how you can overcome them. 2, the best exercises that help me grow my arms. So, staying away from all the misconceptions that other people have, my exercises are slightly unconventional, but they do work. And 3, what intensities, volumes, and consistency you should be training your arms. So whether that's 2 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever, the frequency of training your arms. Now I'm going to try and make this video relatively simple for you guys and just talk about my mistakes first and foremost. So when I started training, my idea was more is better, right? I'd be training arms when I was about 14, 15, practically every single session. So, and do you know what? It wasn't even arms, it was literally just biceps, because I had no knowledge on how to grow your arms. I just saw these big guys in the films doing these curls and I was like, yeah, I want that. So literally every single session I'd walk into the gym and I would literally bang out bicep curls. Like, I mean, I'll put some clips up, it was ridiculous. Literally just bang curls for the girls. The girls didn't come and my arms didn't grow. Yeah, it wasn't the best. The main thing you need to realize is, and probably many of you guys already know this, but the bicep relative to the tricep is only 1/3 of your arm and the tricep is 2/3 of your arm. I had no idea what this was back in the day. So with this new knowledge that I had, I put 2 and 2 together and I had figured out that I needed to train my triceps more. So I'd be training my triceps and I would do them every single day. But then you get to a point where your arms obviously grow because you're new to training, but then they start to stop. And I realised this isn't working. And it's taken me years to get to a point now where I know what the best way to train my arms is. So what I currently do now to train my arms, and it's what I have done to grow them literally over this past year, which I've seen the most progress, is I focused on my compound exercises. So whether that be your bench press or your machine press or your squats or your hack squats or your deadlifts or your bent over rows, I made sure those exercises were pitch perfect, and I was progressively overloading. So each time I'd be adding more weight or adding more reps so that I could be improving, and without realizing it, your arms get used in practically all of those exercises, well, other than legs, but your arms will start to grow, and this is what I was noticing. As a result of this, I didn't need to train my biceps and triceps specifically every single day. In fact, I probably trained my arms twice a week, and maybe I'd have an arm day, or I'd put triceps at the end of push and I'd put biceps at the end of pull. I can give you a bit of an idea. So in terms of the frequency, I will train my arms no more than 2 times a week if I'm doing an arm day. Actually, even if I'm doing an arm day, it might not even be 2 times a week, it might just be one heavy arm day. But I will chuck in some tricep and bicep exercises at the end of my push and pull days to balance that out. Moving on to the exercises that I did to grow my arms, I only did 3 exercises for biceps and 3 exercises for triceps. For triceps, I just did dips. I did so many dips. I mean, like at the end of push sessions, I would just bang out bodyweight dips, and then when I got to a point where they were feeling too easy, I progressively overloaded and I did some weighted dips. And doing this really, put a lot of pressure on the whole pushing motion that the same pushing motion that you get from doing a bench press, for example. And with that much volume, your arms are like, they're forced to grow, like they will grow. The second exercise that I chose to do are skull crushers. Now, skull crushers actually do a madness. So they hit like the under part of the tricep that isn't very easy to hit from many other exercises, and it's actually the longest head of the tricep, so that part will grow significantly through progressive overload through skull crushers. And finally is cable push downs. Again, they do the short head of the tricep and they just tone them up, increase your strength in just the whole tricep generally. Move on to biceps, I did 3. I did the seated bicep curl. I felt like I got a great stretch on the bicep from this position, just lifting it very slowly, you know, progressively overloading really made my arms grow. 2 hammer curls, they were the next thing. They helped my arms grow, especially in the width of my arms, so the actual widening of the bicep brachialis. And then the final exercise is some form of preacher curl. Whether that's weighted or machine, the preacher curl also gives a good stretch and is what I found to be one of the most successful in, you know, actually feeding the breakdown of the muscle. Wait, that's a lot of content. Here we are, we finally finished. Ooh, my eyes are getting teary. But anyway, that was the end of the video, wrap of the video. Thank you for watching. If you've got the time, please like, comment and subscribe. And you know what's coming? I'm gonna see you in the next video, and it's gonna be soon. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.
We got money to make, yeah, we gon' do this today. I'm tryna whip in the rave, mess up a snake and a fake it. Then I'm tapping no faking, chasing the money we racing, loving the money I'm missing. Deal with the problem we're facing. We got money to make.